Mark Denham on Atom Radio.
Monday afternoon, coming up 7 after 4. That is the Police and Spirits in the Material World. Hello, you got Mark with you on the big drive home on atomradio.co.uk, on TuneIn, on iTunes Radio, and of course also on the smart speaker as well. Hope you had a lovely weekend and your Monday hasn't been so bad either. I don't know why, but people just don't like Mondays, do they? I have no idea why, but Monday is just the same as any other work day, though, isn't it? Monday is just the same as any other work day. I asked somebody the other day, earlier on, what it was. If anything annoyed you over the weekend, what was it? And their response was the fact that I have to go to work on Monday. That just tells me it's not Monday you hate, it's your job you hate. Get a new job. Walk the Moon, Shut Up and Dance on Atom Radio. Got an email from Chrissy that says, these self-checkouts, nobody really knows quite who should use them and who shouldn't because there's no real specific. Well, I would imagine, as it's an express checkout, I would imagine you don't need to be entirely specific and say, don't take a trolley in there, because you're not going to be quick with a trolley, are you? Never, ever, ever. So if you are someone that uses a quick pay with a trolley, you're just in the wrong. There's no other way to put it. This is Aswad and Shine on Atom Radio.
Come on and shine.
Martin Garrix and Bon, High on Life on atomradio.co.uk. Do you know what? I'm angry now about that fortune teller thing. I really am, because these people just make money preying on others who are desperate to believe, desperate to have one last conversation with someone that's passed away, or desperate to know whether they're going to have a child or something like that. It angers me. It really does. 6:31, Monday. Beat the intro. What is this? Atom Radio, online 24 hours a day with Ray and friends. Hello, by the way, if we are friends. Nice to know you're there. So, these personality types then. Experts have questioned 1.5 million people around the world and uncovered that respondents were one of 4 personality types. Average, reserved, self-centered, or role-modelled. Now, let's be honest, I can't see anybody ever admitting to being self-centered. You're not going to come out and say that, are you? You know, like, if you're signing up for a dating thing, self-centered, not going to get you many dates, is it? Average. Whilst a lot of people probably are, if they're entirely honest, average, they're not going to outwardly describe themselves as average, though, are they? But these findings challenge existing ideas in psychology. According to the research of the team behind the study, the findings could potentially be of interest to managers looking to hire new staff and to mental health care providers. Experts from the Northwestern University sifted through data of more than 1.5 million people, and it's based on, as I said earlier, openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. People have tried to clarify personality types since the Hippocrates time, but previous scientific literature has found that to be nonsense, said William Revell, who's the co-author of the paper and the professor of psychology at the Weinberg College of Arts and Sciences. So which one would you say you are then? Are you average, reserved, self-centered, or a role model? Which one are you going for? Now that I've read all that, I'm not quite sure how you measure it, but I don't know which one to go for either. This is The Cars and My Best Friend's Girl on Atom Radio.
Dancing down the street.
We built this city. Hello, welcome to Drive Time, 8 after 4. It's Mark with you up until 7 o'clock tonight on atomradio.co.uk. We're on TuneIn. Download that for free from iTunes, from Google Play, or from Microsoft. Also on iTunes Radio on Smart Speaker 2. I was talking, okay, you know, we mentioned on Monday that I spoke to someone who said the thing they hated most about Monday was going to work. And I suggested that they should get a new job. Well, I was speaking to Kelsey today and we were talking about mystery shoppers. And I got to thinking, okay, that is just an ideal job, isn't it? Because as a mystery shopper, you can just literally annoy people, ask them the most irritating questions and annoy them, and then grass on them if they react the way that they should. All right. I mean, in normal life, obviously, the customer is always the customer and all that. But as a mystery shopper, you can just go around, can't you? Just picking on things and asking the most stupid questions and then grass on people. It just sounds, and you get paid for that as well, don't you? It sounds like an amazing job to do. I may just have to give all this up and become a mystery shopper. Brain Teaser's on the way, Beat the Intro's on the way. This is Dennis Lloyd and Never Mind.
Alright, I'm ready now.
That was so catchy at the time, wasn't it? 1991. Doesn't seem that long ago, if I'm entirely honest. Crystal Waters, Gypsy Woman, La Da Dee, Alison Moyet, and all cried out on atomradio.co.uk. This wedding palaver then. Come on, this wedding palaver. This has been shared on Reddit by a guest at a wedding. Now, whether it's asking guests to pay for your wedding or threatening to delete them on Facebook or being unable to afford plane tickets, a rant about the peculiarities of a wedding is always entertaining. But this one is focused around a list of the demands, the rules and regulations as sent out by the wedding coordinator. Now, it's strangely specific, passive, aggressive, and littered with spelling choices, so they absolutely love it. The email begins with an introduction from the wedding coordinator who says they're reaching out to do a final head count and send round some rules and regulations for the big day. All right, are you ready? Here we go. I'm not going to worry about the spelling mistakes because this is radio, so you just have to listen. The rules and regulations for attending this wedding. Please arrive 15 to 30 minutes early. That's not unreasonable, all right? Do not wear white, cream, or ivory. Okay, there's a dress code. Please do not wear anything other than a basic bob or a ponytail. Why? Please do not have a full face of makeup. Please do not record during the ceremony. I must mention the spelling on this. Seramony. It's spelt so wrong, I can't even say it. Do not check in on Facebook until instructed. Instructed? Use hashtag when posting all pictures. And it does give the hashtag, which I'm not going to give out here. Do not, I love this is in capitals. Do not talk to the bride at all. So you get an invite to share your friend's special day, which is supposed to be the most special day of her life, but you can't actually talk to her. Pants. Everyone will toast with Remy. No acceptance at all. That's more spelling, I would imagine. Lastly, you must come with a gift valued at $75 or more, or you won't be admitted in. Well, this wedding doesn't sound like much fun, does it, to be fair? You're told what to do with your hair, which means the bride has bad hair and is scared that someone else will upstage her. Do not have a full face of makeup, means the bride obviously has an inferiority complex and is scared that other people will upstage her in terms of looks. Do not talk to the bride at all, most antisocial person in the world, perhaps. And this gift of $75 or more, materialistic cow. That's all I've got to say.
Playing the best music from yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This is Atom Radio.
Mark Denham with Drivetime on Atom Radio.